Hello everyone, I'm Carlos, the design engineer of digital solutions at CARTIF, and we are one of the key partners within the LocalRES project. At CARTIF, we've been closely involved in the development of the planning tool, especially focusing on the version designed for citizens. The LocalRES planning tool is a user-friendly web-based application designed to empower renewable energy communities, also called RECs, by supporting the co-design and simulation of their future energy systems. Its goal is to help local communities take an active role in their energy transition by evaluating different renewable energy scenarios and making informed decisions for a more sustainable future. Two complementary tools have been developed within the LocalRES platform. One tailored for citizens like households or community members, focused on usability and awareness. Another designed for technical experts, offering advanced simulations and detailed recommendations. While the tools address different user needs, they are interconnected, enabling collaboration between community members and technical experts, and ensuring that everyone can contribute meaningfully to shaping the energy future of the locality. Now, let's dive into the citizen planning tool. This version is especially designed to be intuitive and accessible. It allows users to explore potential configurations for the local energy community, understand key performance indicators translated into easy-to-understand formats, compare different renewable energy solutions such as solar panels, and receive guidance on how their choices impact costs, emissions, and other energy performance. By using this tool, citizens can visualize their energy future, contribute ideas, and participate in community planning, even without a technical background. Let me show you how it works. Okay, so here we are in the mobile version of the LocalRES planning tool, but obviously there's also a version for desktop, and the first thing I want to say is that you can change the language clicking here from English to Spanish, German, Italian, Swedish, and Basque in case English is not your main language. So let's see how this tool can be very useful in a real case. Let's see this village, this small town in the Basque Country in Spain called Ispaster. Let's see, and here, this is my building. This is where I live, a residential house. This one here is the school of the town, and this one is a restaurant. Let's go to the street view mode. We can see here the restaurant at HB, here at school, and this in the background is my building house. So let's see if I want to create an energy community with these three buildings, how can I do it with the LocalRES planning tool? So go to the homepage and here go and click on Get Started. Here we can see the sidebar, which helps to navigate through all the sections of the tool. But now I want to go to create a community because this is the first step to create a community within the tool. So let's click on create a community. And where is your community? Okay, so my community is in Spaster. I can write it here, click on search, and it automatically has pinned the point of where the village is located. In this case, my energy community is not just here, it's more like in this point. So I click on the exact point, and now click on next. Okay, how many buildings are there in your community? In this case, there are 3 buildings: the restaurant, the school, and my building. So here I can move. In this case, it's 3. Okay, I click on next, and here it says, what is the main type of building in your community? Single family house, multi-family house, apartment blocks, offices, commercial, public. In this case, I have one multifamily house, my building, one commercial, which is the restaurant, and a public one, which is the school. So I don't know what to answer. So I'm going to click here on improve accuracy by specifying for each building. Perfect. Now I can define each building. So navigate here in the map. I'm going to click first of all my building. Here I selected, clicking on my building. Building 1 out of 3, and the tool has named building 1 to my building, but I want to change the name. So let's put here my building. Okay, and save it. Perfect. What type of building is it? So now I define this building. This is a multifamily house, yes. What is the most common profile in your community? It's families. When was this building built? It was in 2008. So I move here to between 2000 and 2010. Perfect. How many dwellings are there in this building? There are 12. Which of those dwellings participate in the community? Let's suppose that 9 buildings participate, okay? And what is the average number of occupants in each of these dwellings? In this case, yes, it's 3, but I can change it. No, but it's 3. Perfect. Perfect. Now I have already defined my first building. Let's move on to the next one. Clicking here, this button. And now building 2. Now I want to define the school. So I name it school, save it. I click on the school building, which is this one, okay? And now I define this building. In this case, it's a public one. The most common profile in this community, in your community, is students. When was this building built? This building was built in, I have it here, in 1920. So it's, yeah, before 1945. And what is the average number of occupants in each of these dwellings? In this case, in each class, there are 15 students. So let's put 15. And let's define the last building, which is called LocalRES restaurant. And save it. Perfect. This is a commercial building. The most common profile here is adults. It was built in 1950, so here in this range. And what is the average number of occupants in this dwelling? There are 5 occupants in this building because there are usually 2 workers and 3 consumers. So now I have all my buildings defined. Okay, sorry, I have to click here which building it is. So I click here. This is the restaurant. Now I can see that these are the buildings. So save all. Now it's going to take a time because the tool is making all the calculus of the performance of this energy community. Here we can see this is a summary of the energy community that it has created. We can change the name here. For example, I want to name it East Pasteur Community. Well, East Pasteur Rec. Okay, East Pasteur Rec. And I save it. The name. We can see here the 3 buildings of my energy community in the map and the results. So far, we can only see the energy use, which is 298 megawatts. So yes, this is my energy community. Let's save it. I have to sign in with my user account. So once my energy community has been created, we can see here it's Pasteur Rec, yes. Here the date in which it was created and where it is located. It is Vizcaya. This is the region of where the rec is. And here in the map, we can see the 3 buildings that take part in the energy community and some KPIs. For example, my energy community is using 416 megawatts hour of energy. If I click here, an overlay opens, and here I can see more information about my consumption, my energy use. This is how it evolves through all the year. So in January is like this. Then in May, my energy use goes down to this level, to 100. And then when the cold comes back in October, the energy use again raises. And also we can see here a number that is changing. This is a citizen KPI. In case we don't understand what a megawatt is, we can see here that this is equal to 208,000 number of pizzas cooked. So now I want to see and compare what happens if in my energy community I install more renewables, because I'm thinking of making my energy community more renewable. So I want to compare it and see how it would be. So now I click on new alternative here. And what's the main goal of your alternative? Okay, as I said, I want to have more renewables in my community. So I click on more renewables. But there are also many other goals. For example, higher efficiency, electric mobility, electrification, etc. But in this case, I just want to have more renewables in my energy community. So I click on next. Recommended actions for you. Okay, so what is more renewables? Here I can see what more renewables means and what are the recommended actions for my energy community. So in this case, the tool is saying that solar fleet. What is this? A collection of solar photovoltaic systems deployed across multiple locations within an energy community, collectively generating electricity from sunlight to meet local energy demand. Okay, so let's see how my energy community performs if I install this action, if I do this action to install solar fleets. Okay, so go next, and now it's creating another virtual energy community, which is the same energy community I've just created, but simulating this energy community with photovoltaics. So now the alternative for my energy community has been created. In this case, for the more renewables goal, we can see here the new results for this goal. So new KPIs have been calculated, and here we can see the actions recommended to achieve my goal. Okay, and here I can create another alternative with a different goal, for example, or also I can compare this alternative with my current community. So in this case, the result I want to compare is energy use. And I can see here that in an annual basis, my community currently is consuming this amount of energy, and with photovoltaics is consuming this amount. And here it says all the description of this comparison. Perfect. So we have just seen how useful this tool can be to design the future of our energy community. I encourage you all to play around this tool and see, for example, some resources here. These are demo communities, already existing energy communities that have used this tool. Other useful resources as articles, a glossary, which is some concepts and some terms that are used over the tool. For example, what is an energy community, goal, what means more renewables, and the actions. Here we can see all the information that is needed to understand and to use this tool. Go to home. What else? You can go to frequently asked questions in case you have any doubts. And yes, this is the tool, the LocalRES planning tool. I hope you all understood everything, and I hope you all use it in the future for your energy community. Thank you very much, and bye.